Hello my fellow Whovians. Usually by now we have a brand new trailer to whet our appetites for the upcoming series, but sadly this won't be the case this year because someone decided to push back Series 10 until spring 2017. Moffat! So because it's presumably going to be months until we are treated to a new trailer, today I thought I'll be nostalgic and talk about my favourite trailers we've had so far. How I'm going to be doing it is I'm going to be sat on the right here, just yabbering away, while a preview of each clip will appear somewhere over there. If you want me to shut up, so that you can enjoy the trailer for yourself, just click on the link and a new tab should open where you can watch the full trailer for yourself. And then obviously you can come back to this video and hear my thoughts and ideas on it. Everything clear? Let's begin.
You seem to be drifting, sweetheart.
I'm not drifting.
Part of the reason why I love this trailer so much is because of how nostalgic it makes me for Series 4.
I've met him just
That was one of my favourite ever series, and this trailer does very well to get me hyped for it, even now, all these years later. I really like how the trailer itself was framed by Donna wanting to travel with the Doctor again, and I like how the choice of music is all the Strange Creatures, because that's action-packed and epic, and it helps the trailer to actually be just like that. And as for those shots of the Doctor, Donna, Rose and Martha at the end, perfectly timed with the music, oh, perfect, just perfect.
The government has declared a state of emergency.
You might be surprised at the inclusion of this trailer on this list, but I genuinely think this is one of, if not the best Next Time trailer we've ever had. The whole thing is cleverly interlaced with a countdown from 10 of what we can assume to be the launching of missiles, but the part that really gets me is how the Doctor reacts at the very end of this trailer. It still gives me shivers to this day.
Almost every species in the universe has an irrational fear of the dark, but they're wrong, because it's not irrational.
The second half of Series 4 is probably the best and darkest run of episodes the show has ever seen, in my view, and this trailer definitely highlights this. Again, part of my enjoyment comes from the nostalgia it brings and the fact it's action-packed, but it's the general darkness that lingers in this trailer that's always affected me the most. I should just point out how brilliant it is that this trailer managed to tease the return of Davros without explicitly confirming he was back. It was there for fans clever enough to work out, but it wasn't forced and frankly spoiled for everyone else. I absolutely love this trailer, partly because it's perfectly edited from start to finish. I think it was a nice touch choosing to begin by cutting between the aftermath and event that caused the bus to end up on a different planet, as it really helps to add a sense of mystery to this trailer.
Doctor, tell me.
And then I think we have a brilliant end where we see the Doctor and Lady Christina running away from the monsters, all while it cuts between that and the psychic woman telling them to run. And then, right at the end, we get a glimpse of the enemy of the episode. This really demonstrates the danger the Doctor faces in this episode. Also, the music used is beautiful.
I promise. Certain moments in time are fixed.
I've got to begin by saying how genius it was having a constant water droplet noise in the background of this trailer. It adds to the atmosphere and is actually quite spooky. The dialogue is used well to create suspense, and I like how, as the trailer progresses, the clips go from being more subdued to intense. Overall, this trailer feels dark and sinister, which completely matches the mood of the episode.
Sometimes I think the Time Lord lives too long.
Without a doubt, this is my favourite trailer. I love absolutely everything about it. The music used reflects this incarnation of the Doctor, sad and heroic. Every clip and dialogue used feels carefully chosen to give the maximum impact, and seeing the Time Lords again is just the most exciting thing ever. This trailer is quite simply epic.
How about that one?
Bit green up close.
That one's flickering.
Part of the reason why I adore this trailer is how unique it is compared to all the other trailers we've had. It's a fantastic preview for the new series that somehow manages to build hype without actually showing us any footage from it. Instead, we are treated to glimpses of foes, new and old, that feature in the series. It's also nice how, in this trailer, we get to see the fundamental character of the Doctor. He saves people and fights monsters. Series 5 is magical, and this trailer definitely hints at that.
My name is Amy Pond. When I was 7, I had an imaginary friend.
Not only does this trailer bring back great memories of Series 5, another one of my favourite series, but it instantly makes me remember how surprised and happy I was to see it following the 11th hour. It was completely unexpected, and the fact it's the longest trailer we've had, as far as I'm aware, is an added bonus. It's also a brilliant trailer that's exciting, manages to use the 11th Doctor's theme really well, and somehow manages to include clips from all the stories in that series.
What's so special about Christmas? I despise Christmas.
I'm probably biased here, as A Christmas Carol is my favourite Christmas special, but I do think this is the best trailer for a Christmas episode that we've had. What mainly does it for me is the music use, having moments of mystery and inaction that simultaneously got me intrigued and excited to see what this episode was all about, especially as the clips do well to not give much away. I also liked how the Christmas part of the phrase, "Christmas time can be rewritten," materialised in. It got me hopeful that we would get a timey-wimey special, which we did. I'm sure many of you will agree that this trailer is fantastic. It was cinematic in quality, and it demonstrated that Series 9 had higher production values, thanks to the high quality sets, props and direction shown in this trailer. Even though Series 9 didn't turn out to be as dark as this trailer suggested, I do still appreciate the effort that was made to try and show how Series 9 was going to be different from what we had before. The music was dramatic, and it was a very clever tactic using that clip of the Shielder at the end to try and raise speculation as to who her character was. I simply had to include this trailer as a bonus. This was an ingenious way to celebrate Doctor Who's 50th anniversary, and it has so much rewatch value due to all the Easter eggs and references that are contained within it. I've lost track of the number of times I've watched this back trying to spot them all. This trailer has brilliant and imaginative direction and an incredibly written narration throughout. Whenever I watch it back, I get reminded of how excited I was throughout November for Doctor Who's 50th anniversary, and this trailer still manages to get me hyped now. And there we have it! I bet some of my choices were surprising, to say the least, but those are certainly my favourite trailers. Have I missed any that you love? If I have, then please let me know in the comments down below, and be sure to tell me why you like them. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.